Okay, hello everyone. My name is Lauren, small crowd, so I work better with small crowds, so this is good. At any point during this presentation, if you have any questions, actually we'll save questions towards the end. But I want to introduce myself. My name is Lauren. I am a current data specialist with our Career and Professional Development Center here at Loyola Marymount University. I am also a graduate student attaining my master's in business analytics. So I went through the graduate process before, and I've got introduced to CPD as a career opportunity, and I'm glad I'm here to be able to share all the wonderful stuff that our department does in order to support our grad students. So let's see if I can. Perfect. So the idea of graduate school, like everyone has a different reason being in graduate school. Everyone's journey is different. There's a few reasons to why a lot of students want to go the graduate student route. Me personally, I was a student athlete in my undergrad, and I got my degree in something that allowed me to stay eligible for my sport. And reflecting on it, I wish I would have went a different opportunity or a different route in order to do what I really wanted to do. And going to graduate school allowed me to tailor my wants, my academic wants to my career goals. And so that's why I personally went to graduate school. But then a lot of other students want to go to graduate school, like they want to learn and meet new people in the desired industry. Go ahead and admit someone else. Perfect. They also want to make more money. It is known that a lot of students with extra degrees, it's more common for them to make a little bit more money than people with just bachelor's degrees. We also see people who want to make a career change. Me personally, my undergrad was in psychology. Now I went the data analytics route for my degree, my master's degree, and now I'm gaining hard skills because I want to transition into using data to help companies and organizations grow. Or it could be all of the above, which is one of the most common reasons why people want to pursue graduate school. So just throughout this presentation, I want you to be able to reflect on why you chose grad school, but most importantly, why you chose to come to LMU. Now, here's a little bit of statistics, nothing too hard to interpret. Basically, the idea of what you can get out of your graduate degree. So it's very clear that we see a lot of people move up in their career journey when they attain a graduate degree. We see a lot of individuals who go into a career and work for a few years and then go pursue a master's degree or another graduate degree in order to level up in their career because they're very content in what they want to do. We also see that a lot of master's degree students get paid more than others with just only one degree, which is honestly one of the best perks of that. And then also too, a lot of students want to pursue master's degrees master's or doctorate degrees, in order to change their occupation or field. So something I kind of already talked about. You may want to go this way, your bachelor's degree, but you might have taken a class throughout that in your senior year and realize, hey, there's another opportunity somewhere else that is either tailored to my bachelor's degree or just want to change my whole degree as a whole. It is very, very common, but everyone's journey is different. So your reason why does not impact your reason into getting in. It's more so how can we support you as an office in a department to continue on and tailor to your wants and your goals out of your graduate degree. So, a little bit about CPD, Career and Professional Development. This is our mission. We provide resources and experience to help our students, specifically our grad students as well, leverage their Jesuit education to achieve their full potential. So, at CPD, we have a lot of programs, a lot of staff and student staff, and resources that help our students. Our ultimate goal after your tenure at LMU is to help you identify your values, interests, and skills, understand how those skills relate to your professional life and what you want to do. Also, to explore a wide range of careers that reflect your values, interests, and skills. That's why we offer a lot of career treks, a lot of career fairs, a lot of recruitment events and networking events, alumni employer mixers. There's a lot that we offer here for you to be able to explore the different roles that an industry may provide, or even get more in tuned in understanding what you want to do. And ultimately, we want to help you develop and pursue a career plan for your life post graduation. The graduate student experience is very unique. There's not really a lot of, like, my program specifically is not necessarily on the Westchester campus. I'm in the SFTV building in Playa Vista, but every single grad program is very unique because you're with the same students in your cohort for the tenure that you are at LMU. Some programs are 1 year, some are 2 to 3 years, but with that, you are very much grounded with the same individuals compared to maybe an undergrad experience where there's a wide range of individuals and you may see the same few people every now and then. But at CPD, we provide graduate students with a lot of resources. We have direct connections to top employers in a variety of industries, online and in person. That talks a lot about to what we do with our career fairs and our career checks in regards to recruitment and employment events. We also have personalized career coaching to help our grad students feel confident in in their job search and networking skills. We have skilled career coaches in our office and building who you can meet with one-on-one to help you develop the skills necessary, but also to find what you are looking for in your career journey. We have a ton of resources and technology that make our services accessible 24/7. I'll be able to talk a little bit about that once once you get later into the next slide. And then a lot of intentional partnerships with the faculty community on campus because LMU is not just, we're not just CPD, like we are a whole university and strategic partnerships throughout the entire university are super important to everyone's growth. So we partner with a lot of the colleges and the departments here like CBA, Seaver in order to understand those students' needs better so we can help diversify our resources for you guys. So a little bit about that technology that we kind of talked to that makes it 24/7. These are some of the software technologies programs that we have within our Career Center. The Pride is a system where a lot of alumni are there. It's an alumni network to where students can meet with alumni in a mentorship opportunity and also meet with them to get informational interviews about what they do, but just to develop a connection or relationship with an alumni. VMOC is a specific program or software that we use if you want to upload a resume. It gives you AI-led feedback on your resume and also gives you points on what you can work and what you can do. It's basically a score on your resume, and within that score, it also gives you tips on how to enhance your resume to make it even better. Handshake is one of the most used platforms that we use within the Career Center. It has quite literally everything. It's where students can book their appointments, can look for jobs and internships, and those are the big three reasons why we a lot of students utilize Handshake. But Handshake will be your best friend when you do come onto campus. Big Interview is a software program to where students can practice interviews with a bunch, like over 500 different templates. You have practice interviews for internships in this industry, and you have practice interviews for a senior role in this industry. They're very tailored interview sessions that you can practice with that are open to you 24/7. And it's a great tool to use before an interview coming up or to even prepare for a job on campus. And LinkedIn Learning is very similar to earning a certificate through other programming or other softwares online. It's an opportunity for you to watch videos and take mini classes on certain topics, earn certificates, and be able to add that to your resume to show that you have some sort of experience or excel knowledge in a specific area. But through CPD, we offer those personalized career coaching with a designated coach in your industry, as I mentioned, the advanced technology to help you with your resume, cover letter, interviewing, and more, which I've mentioned on the left, curated events online and in person. So not all of our events are on person or in person on campus. We have events online for people who aren't as able to be on campus as much because not all grad students live in Westchester, of course, and we recognize that. We have it 50-50 to where although you may not be able to be on campus, you can still interact with alumni and employers and recruiters through another opportunity virtually. An exclusive job board is Handshake. That's specifically what we're referring to. Through there, you can filter your career interests and preferences to see specific jobs and internships that you want to look for. And in that, you can also get personalized career coaches recommended to you so you know who to meet with. And then most importantly, our welcoming staff members ready to support you in your career journey. Our staff members are trained in helping students. You can come, we've had students come in here like, I'm a senior and I don't know what I want to do with my major. And that's okay because we're here to support you in any way. There's always little steps that we can take, but also that personalized, those personalized meetings are great for you because it is for you. So we work with a lot of different students in all varieties and backgrounds and industries, but it's most important that you do utilize us so you don't feel like you're having to navigate the career journey alone. So this is just the tip of the iceberg of companies who are hiring LMU. Obviously, you can see that there's a lot of LA involvement here. We have LAUSD, Redondo Beach School District, the Clippers, and then we have our big companies. We have Google and Amazon and the big four accounting companies. I'm not really familiar with the finance side, but I hear it all the time. But it's also really important to know our location. We're right next to Silicon Beach Valley. So we have Google, YouTube, Yahoo, and all those big companies right next to campus. A perfect opportunity for you guys to network and make connections with those individuals. But most importantly, we have alumni come back all the time. And in that, they talk to us and build those relationships with us. A lot of our students who work for CPD get internships through referrals just by reaching out, hey, I am an LMU student, you're an LMU alum, I want to work for your company. And they're so willing to do so because they recognize the talent that LMU offers. So this is just a little screenshot, excuse me, or the tip of the iceberg of what the companies that are hiring us or hiring the students. And if you scan that QR code, it takes you to our LMU outcomes page. That page basically shows all the outcomes of LMU students and what they're doing, the companies they're working for, the roles that they're in, and basically gives you a bigger snapshot of the benefits of getting an LMU degree. So here's just a quick sample of some upcoming career and professional development events. Like tomorrow, we have one of our big career fairs, our Social Impact and Education Career Fair. That's where we have a lot of nonprofits come in, school districts, higher education, and a lot of those types of organizations come. And we have recruiters that are in the building. Right now we have 50 to 60 recruiters. Um, uh, 50 to 60 recruiters for that event. And through there, they're just meeting Reliance and networking with us for possible opportunities. This Saturday is our JCPenney Suit Up event. So basically, we partnered with JCPenney to offer up to 50% discount for students to buy professional attire. We have a lot of students who don't have a lot of professional attire. Me too. I still need to stock up my own wardrobe, but just an idea of strategic partnerships we do and the benefits of our students. Next week we have our pre-law speaker series. So when we have some speakers specifically who are advanced in the bankruptcy, cybersecurity, and tax language. I'm not really familiar with law language, but that's basically the idea that we have people from these industries be coming and speaking and just talking to the idea of what they do, but also how our students can get involved in that. And then April 3rd, our last career fair is called the Just in Time Career Fair. Basically, the idea for employers like, hey, if you're looking for some students who are about to graduate or students who are about to graduate looking for a job, it's just in time. Like we have a career fair here for any last minute employers that want to be recruit. Nathan, I see your hand raised. I'm going to answer questions towards the end just so I can get through that without taking up all of your guys' time. Thank you. Your next best step, follow us on social media. We post everything on there. It is the new engagement system. Obviously, social media is very in nowadays. Instagram and Facebook are we're very active there, but most importantly, we're very active on LinkedIn. And on Pun Enrollment, set up your Handshake account. That's the best way to get started. We have a lot of students who are enrolled in the grad programs come in during the summer just to meet and get a feel of campus, who also come into our office ready to set up Handshake. We have staff available even during the summer, so that would be a great time if you're interested. Here's the QR code to activate your Handshake account, but this is obviously, it will only work until you're enrolled. But if you are enrolled and have gone through the next steps of getting your line email, then this QR code would kind of work for you. Like I said, follow us on social media. We're very active there. And our building is in Charles Von Duraw, Suite 135. As you walk in the Von Duraw building, it's the glass building on the left. It's not necessarily inside the building. It's kind of like on the outside. It's really hard to miss, I promise. And that's our website on the bottom, careers.lmu.edu, if you want to get a little bit more detail about some of the things I've talked about. Lastly, continue joining our student resource sessions. We have some more on Wednesday and Thursday, kind of talking to each of these aspects as well, in case people were unable to miss it. Financial aid at 6, international admissions also at 6, and we have another presentation from one of my peers Wednesdays and Thursday. But other than that, if you have any questions, Simone Jackson, she is our Director of Education, Associate Director of Education and other strategic graduate education partnerships. She is involved with answering any questions I was not able to answer. I will be taking questions at the end of this if I'm able to answer them, but if I can't answer them because I am a little bit of a student staff member, this is who to reach out to. Simone's great. She'll be able to answer your question with ease because she is in charge of a lot of the programming that happens for graduate students. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing. If we have any questions, Nathan, I saw that you had a question if you wanted to ask.
Yes, I was wondering if I could go to those events, the career fair and the other ones, if I can go to those if I'm actively like applying but not attending the school yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are limited to LMU affiliated students and alumni because of the accessibility. It's hard for us to vouch for you if we're not sure if you are there and building those connections with our alumni. The reason why we have our alumni come back is to meet with current LMU students. I did ask this before this presentation just to make sure, but it's not necessarily limited to prospective students. But that's honestly one of the benefits of going to LMU is that these events are tailored for us specifically, and they're just great opportunities. You're not competing with USC, UCLA, the whole city of Los Angeles. So unfortunately, no, but we do hope that you do decide to come here so you are exposed to those events.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Any other questions? I'm here till 7, so not all at once, of course. Yes, Karina.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Lorraine. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Lorraine.
Yes.
Pretty name. Pretty name.
Thank
Well,
you.
I'm Karina Lopez, and I've been jumping around from many Zoom presentations. I'm a graduated from Arts of a Spiritual Director. I don't know if you know that program. Well, anyway, so it's been confusing for me to match
Mm,
it with other programs and how can I grow, from there
mhm,
to other programs. So what would you recommend for that? I mean, which office, or do I need to set an appointment because I've been living hanging a couple of
mhm. Yeah.
times for
Yeah.
that?
Just to clarify, are you saying you're enrolled in the LMU program here?
I
And
finished
you're looking,
a few years ago,
yeah.
and it was with the Sisters of Saint Joseph in Orange,
Got it.
LMU Marymount. And so that program is a wonderful program, a 3 years program. But I've been
Mhm.
trying to grow that program into something else. So the connection between that
Oh.
and to something else. So it's been difficult to do that,
Mm,
to understand, because it's something, it's a different program, and then trying to connect it to another program. And so I'm right in the middle. So you can see that I'm
mhm,
a little lost on this. And
mhm,
so I've been reaching out, I've been contacting LMU, different offices, but I don't have quite uh, the right person yet. I know I'm
mhm,
going to find that person, but right now I don't have it. So what will you recommend? I mean, where will you go from there?
mhm. Before I answer, I want to better understand your question. You're looking to grow, is it an LMU partnered program?
I think so.
Yeah, and you said St. Joseph, is it the all girls high school in Lakewood?
No, St. Joseph of Orange, Sisters of
Of
St. Joseph
Orange.
in Orange. It's
Got
art
it.
and spiritual directors. It's a 3 year program. And again, see, this is the difficulty. It's a program that is not well known,
Mhm,
not common, let's say. So that program, we have to finish it all 3 years. And after those 3 years, I had to practice for another few years, and now I would like it to make it grow into something else, maybe a counselor, maybe a therapist, I don't know. So I did
mm,
something. My background, I'm a MBA, so
mhm,
that's a different field, doesn't have
mhm.
anything with it. I'm sorry that
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
jumping all
good.
over the place.
Mm,
Uh, so I do that, and then but recently I've been working for this beautiful company, Olive Crest. You might heard of it.
mhm,
And I don't know, something has sparked something there, and I am trying to make it a grow into maybe a counselor, maybe a therapist, but I still
mm,
have that program from that merge into from Sisters of St. Joseph and LMU Marymount. So
mhm,
I would like to know which office or which person I need to contact, so I can do something, not start from the bottom, If I have to
Mhm,
start from the bottom, I don't mind, but I just
Mm.
want to have like a guidance. You know what I mean?
mhm. So you're looking to expand resources for the program.
Kind of. If
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lauren, we can take this one.
Okay,
Karina,
perfect.
so did you do a program through the Center of Spirituality?
yes.
Okay, so that unfortunately isn't like a graduate or an undergraduate program at LMU. That's one of their like professional development programs they have. So
Mm.
unfortunately, that credit can't transfer to one of the graduate programs.
Okay.
So
Thank
under
you. That's what I needed.
yeah,
So if I
yeah,
have to
yeah,
start
yeah.
from the bottom, I'll start from the bottom.
No, and
I
that's
just want to
totally
know
fine.
where I'm at. You
Once
know,
you said the Sisters of Orange, I was like, oh, that's one of the
the
Center of
weirdos.
Spirituality
Yes,
has
we are
they
one
have
of those
so many
weirdos that we do
partnership
that.
programs. Yeah, and they work with so many communities. But to be a counselor, we do have an amazing counseling program. And then also if you want to go more into the theology side, we have a great theology program. It really, yeah, as you said, it kind of just depends on what you want to do and like where you want to take it.
Well, I was in the other presentation, and something appealing to me is the family counselor. So it's
Oh,
I think they call it LPP, no LCPP,
LPCC. You're
LPC.
close.
Well, kind of there. I was right in the range. I'm sorry. Yeah. So
Oh,
it was very interesting and appealing to me. It's something that I would like to start. Just
yeah,
understand better and.
yeah,
But of
Karina, we
course, I
can
have these transcripts from I finished I have my BA in business administration. So I have that, and then I have this program, and I didn't know what to do with it. But I wanted to merge kind of everything into something, and that's why, I've been meditating and discerning over this decision, because it's a change of career decision. Like I said before, it's a little scary and challenging, but for some reason it sparked something in me, and I mean, just do it,
yeah,
and but I
Karina,
need to start from somewhere. I need
yeah,
to
I will have Leticia, who's on this call. She will send you an email with a link to schedule an appointment with her. Leticia
Okay.
is our go-to, just kind of talk through. She will be able to kind of give you the basis of where to start and really talk through if that program's right for you or not.
Okay.
So we can start there. I think that'd be a great first step.
Yeah, I don't know if my transcripts are gonna help me, or I need to do something else. So maybe if she knows that situation, I know it's a weird situation, but
Okay.
I mean, well, anyway, so maybe with her magic, she can solve all my problems and, and guide
I
it.
think you can.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you an email, Karina. My suggestion for you right now would be just to explore both of those programs that Emily mentioned on our website. So the counseling program and the theology program, just to see what those might offer. And then we can discuss sort of your goals, ultimately your career goals, what exactly you aspire to do to see which program might be a better fit.
Okay, yes, and I can send you, because this program, the Art for Spiritual Directioner, again, I don't know, I have a friend, and she has another friend, well, her mom actually, she was in this program, and she told me that I was we just start talking, and she mentioned that I could become a counselor, because that has some credits that I can use toward the counselor program, which it shocked me, but I didn't know that. So I don't know. She did it, but she told me, you're bilingual, you can do this. You have all this um resources, and so it kind of make me think twice about it, and I would like to see my options, and I know it's going to be a lot of work, but again, it's something that is there, and it's been keeping me awake for some nights. I'm sorry for oversharing, but yes, it's been keeping me awake.
Well, I'm happy we connected. I have a good
Okay.
feeling that we'll help you
Thank you.
figure out what's best.
Perfect. I'm gonna stop recording and then I will pass off